but they don't know Power Rangers. They say, that's weird, isn't it? But there's the bottom line is we all go through things, right? We all go through things. Either we listen to music to help us get through things, or we watch movies to help us get through things, but something has to get us through the pain that we've endured, or just heroes. You watch us on TV and you're excited about it. You know, so the Touch People's Life is great, and right now with my MMA career, I have 12,000 Facebook fans in like 7 months, you know, and I appreciate everybody out there because you guys are all growing up now, and you know, you're still supporting us, and future things that we're doing. I know there's a plug in the end, but you know what I'm saying, future things. That's it. I'm getting the microphone up now. See, this is why I'm holding. Actually, when I was 3, I tell you what, I like being a role model to the famous people's kids. You know, we had like Gene Simmons brought his kids to the set. You know, Jean-Claude Van Damme. You know, these are people like that I thought were cool, and they were coming to see me, which I thought was dope. So.
I don't know. It was kind of awkward for me because I was a kid. So kids are coming to see me, and actually, I mean, thank you. Actually, I do remember one time there was a kid that got his arm ripped off in a washing machine. And the only wish he wanted was to see the blue Power Ranger. And he wasn't eating, he wasn't doing anything. So after I went and visited him at the hospital, gave him some toys, you know, gave him some advice. They contacted us actually a couple weeks later. They put his arm back on and he started eating, and now he's doing good, I heard. So.
I'm going to give you one quick story. Mr. Tough Guy Jason, David Frank here. We were in the studio one day recording something, and pretty early on, and I think that somebody called up one of the kids who had cancer, really wanted to speak to him. And Jason talked to the kid for a few minutes, and then the nurses got on and started giving him a real hard time. Like, you need to come down here and help this kid. Really. So this guy got really hurt him, and it was weird to see that side, that finally he actually is human. But I don't mean that in a stupid way. I mean, it was really touching on me to see him get affected by that. But people really took advantage of it as well, and probably a lot of different Rangers, by trying to force him into being guilty. It's not his fault that this guy's kid is doing so that we can't drop everything to go to the hospital. It's because the nurses want us to. But it was tough times, but good. She's got a show she wants.
Thanks, I was first last time.
Share my power.
Working with him, I gotta tell you. We had a lot of moments. Anyway, I was just sitting here thinking, about what everybody was saying, because, you know, I was past the mic for first person. That's okay, Kat. Being a role model to me, because I think about the people that I've just met today, and you guys just coming, and just being so excited to meet the Power Rangers. You don't understand how much that makes, how good that makes us feel as people, that you guys actually look at us and that you still support us after 15 years, or Jason, maybe 25 years. It makes us really, you know, think about when we're out and people seeing us and making sure that we make the right decisions and the right choices, because people are going to be looking. I know he's going to come back and try to say something. Because that's he's thinking over there. But I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Give it to Scott, not to Jason.
Jason was 4 when he started the show.
I did more than 2 seasons.
Because I went on to become Union and do other shows.
Facebook fans. By the way, we used to listen to the studio and they'd say stuff when I recorded playback for them. This time it's like joke time. I know, oh Jesus, you guys just do what I'm telling you.
Yeah, Steve Wang actually worked on that show, so he called me and wanted me to do a role on it. But for some reason, Bondi had a problem with it, I guess, because of me being the White Ranger. Because so toys for him, I'm stupid. I want to work with Steve. I think Steve's a great director, and you know, I was going to do actually a few episodes. Jump back in spandex.
You're wearing it, baby. You're wearing it.
Lakers, baby.
I don't watch any other sports but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, basically. And I watch Jason do MMA.
I just say Boston. I just say Boston.
You
go inside of a sports bar, I'll sit there and be like, come on, Boston, let's go. Dude, come on. Now, Shaq's from Boston.
I was born in Boston, that's why I said that.
Oh, I'm just a big fan of the Winter and Summer Olympics. That's what I watch.
I like the Yankees. And the Yankees, too. And then I'm a big tennis fan, so Roger Federer. Coming from San Diego, I have to represent the Chargers. Chargers. That's about the only sport that I watch is football.
I'm not really into physical sports, but do motorsports count? Like car racing? After the Power Rangers deal, I actually race cars professionally. It's what I do now. So I like John Force and his daughter Ashley Force. If you guys follow drag racing, that's what I do.
My house is kind of divided. My husband likes the Yankees. I like the Dodgers. My children are kind of, I know. And the Lakers.
I see therapy in your kid's future.
What was your 30 pieces of silver? How did they lure you back?
To be honest with you, Doug Sloan and Ann Knapp called me, and they asked me to do a favor for them. Because honestly, their ratings were down, and they said they had 1 year left on their contract, and they wanted to boost ratings up so they can save their jobs, and I went in, and I just went back to Dino Thunder and thought, you know, I'll go back to do it one more time. And I went to Disney, and Disney was like, we need to audition you. I'm like, well, okay. I was thinking, you need to pull one of those 200, 300 episodes off the shelf, and then you want to audition me, screen test me. That's stupid. And before I went into the meeting with the VP or whoever else, I went in with Doug and Ann. They're like, "Jason, just please try to behave." I'm like, "I'll behave." But it just kind of made me mad. I don't know. But anyway, it just did it, you know. And I have a daughter who's 6 now, so you know, I just did it. I mean, my kids, you know, they like it and stuff. And I think kids think it's cool to have your dad as like a toy. I think it's dumb when you step on. It's dumb when you step on yourself. You're like, that's like the only downfall I have to it. And then it's scary. The other one I have just looks at you.
I still have a bunch of Golden Skulls toys to stare at me. That's scary enough.
My question is, Jason, I was wondering how you went from being a race car driver and being and doctor of archaeology. How exactly did you get into archaeology?
The writer. People that write this, you know, they like this, let me show you. Good job.
You mean in real life? These guys are actors. I'm not sure what real life questions.
This ain't real.
I'm be bold enough to attack that one. I have a couple of them, but I'll first one. Yeah, I was a nerd in school. So, junior high, I was fortunate enough to, in the middle of recess, by one of my lovely friends, who's not my friend anymore, de-pantsed me in front of the school, and it was very embarrassing. But I got through it. I laughed my way, but the whole time in junior high, I was the girl that got de-pantsed. So that was my very fond memory. Another one also in middle school, I remember taking Sunin at the time, which was very popular, or hydrogen peroxide, and would dip my head in the sink because my father wouldn't let me dye my hair. So I would dip my head in the sink, and I put a whole bottle of hydrogen peroxide in my hair. It turned out orange. Fun times, great times. I remember one. I thought I was trying to be cool. It was homecoming. It wasn't elementary, it was high school. It was homecoming, and whole bunch of people out there, and I thought I would be cool and try to jump the gate. I don't know why, and I got stuck on the top, so my legs were dangling in front of like 500 people, and I looked really ridiculous.
I have one that's kind of going with your lines here. I was in 6th grade, and there's a really cute girl named Katie Bray that I was trying to impress, and I was playing soccer on the field, and we all got into it kind of like a tackle. We fell down, and we got up, and like Katie and the girls are laughing at me, and I still think about this today. It's kind of weird. But I get up, and my shorts had ripped, and I was in 6th grade, so I thought I was still young, but I had fire trucks on my underwear. And I guess I was a little too old to still have little red and blue fire trucks on my underwear that was seen to this day. It still haunts me.
Alright, so I was filming Power Rangers. I think it was right around Christmas time. I had got a GoPed for Christmas. And I was homeschooled. And everybody else was in school. And I lived right by school. So I'm on my GoPed with my shirt off, driving. I see all the kids in school. I'm flipping them off. Hit one of those little blue reflectors in the middle of the road. Boom! Lost my nipple. Scraped my chin up. It was so funny. I went home. I got on my GoPed and I'm just like, dude. All those kids were laughing at me. It was just funny.
Did you ever find your nipple? Oh, it did? Nipples grow back. Like a lizard. You're like a lizard.
New.
Can you guys all go down the line and do a famous character quote?
Guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger.
Well, pack your bags, because we're sending you right back where you came from.
Yeah, that was a movie.
The master's here.
Let the power protect you.
This is about all I said on Power Rangers. The only thing I'd like to hear is that's a wrap. All I'd like to hear after working 15-hour days, that's a wrap.
It was our quote to what we said in the show. Okay, that's so many. What can I remember? Yes, I remember. It's this voice. I remember when I got Rangers, I know the Earth will be safe, protected by you.
Shift into turbo.
Do you remember we started with you doing everyone had their little key out thanks to because Jason was so good at it. You didn't have one, so yours was the key out. We did a lot of people.
Oh, I told you I got that memo from Disney, right? When I was in Down Thunder, I got a memo from Disney to stop cussing when I'm doing my key eyes. It said stop saying shit. And yeah, it was like, yeah, no, I wasn't. I was like, but then afterwards I was like,
That was somebody else.
You're sick, man. Like I tell everybody, dude, it was a dream come true for me. I was a huge Power Ranger fan before the show. I was even on the show, and then once I was on the show, I remember sitting in the room and the table reading, and there's fucking Jason. Tommy. Oh yeah, it was a dream come true, and yeah, Jason did. We did actually play the game. Well, he always won. But I won't talk about it. I told you never say anything.